Hi, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be June's monthly basket update, and I'm gonna try not to make it too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. First, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you want. Okay, so we have one finished product this month, and this was the Ayani matte primer from the Dollar Tree. This is a very good primer. I have like 2 or 3. I think I only have one left. I said 2 or 3, but I think I have like one left. But I picked up multiple, and they have had this in other collections, and I've had that version of the matte primer, and now this I think was like the Barbie collection. So I think I picked up like 3 of these, and I think I have one more left. I really do like this. If I go back to the Dollar Tree and they have this in some form, I'm gonna get it from Ayani, because I used that up. It took me 15 usages to use it up, but it's 73 overall usage for the past 2 or 3 months of having it. So that's a lot. 73 usages. And I mean, I had been used, that primer before I started my basket. So 73 tracked is a lot. That's good. For that $1.25, that's great. And speaking of a replacement, I replaced it with this one. This is the Be Pure. I'm pretty sure you can't see it because it's all white, but it's Be Pure, the mattifying primer from the Dollar Tree too. It looks like this. Comes in a little pump. It's not to this level. I don't like it as much as I like this, but it works. I've been wearing it. Matter of fact, I've worn it 5 times. So I finished this and started this and was wearing it every single day. So for the past 5 times that I did my makeup, I used this. And I'm going to continue to use it. So yeah, those are my finished product of the month. Took a while for this one, but I'm glad to have something used up, but I'm eventually going to pull my other one out because I do like it. So yeah, I finished that. I've worn makeup 23 days out of this month, which is good. We're going to start off with the primers. I've already mentioned the Be Pure, that one, for the mattifying. This is the Be Pure Glow Up Gel Primer. This has a watermelon scent to it. It's supposed to be duping the e.l.f. Jelly Pop, which was very good. I use products with fragrance, but not as much, and so like I've been trying to like use it and get it out of my collection. So I've kind of pushed for this one this month a lot, and then plus I have so many like gel grippy primers that I don't need to buy no more grippy primers. So I just like, since I'm focusing on products in a monthly basket, I'm gonna try to use some of these suckers up. And I've used this one. Of course, I'm looking at my paper, y'all. 17 times. Yeah, 17 times. I think I'm gonna take this out of the basket though. I'm not gonna keep it in for July because I'm kind of getting tired of this one, but I've got a lot of usage, so the next go around shouldn't take as long. I'm gonna tell you the truth, I didn't really use these as much. The H2O Hydrate Primer, I only wore it 3 times this month. This is very hydrating. It's just like a clear little hydrating, moisturizing primer. Like I said, 3 times because I was really focusing on that. And so was this. I do like this, another grippy primer. I've only worn it 3 times too. This is very good. As you can see, where is that the shadow? I wonder, you see it? It's like right here somewhere. Yeah, I like this a lot. This is supposed to be grippy, but it's just an overall good feel all over the face primer. I don't know how to explain it. I don't think it's like super grippy, but it works. And I mean, it's worth purchasing again for me. I don't know. I guess I'm a sucker for the packaging, but it's good. But this month I've only worn it 3 times. So yeah, that's the primers. Okay, so this is the foundation category. I was a little crazy putting 4 in for 1 month. So I didn't get like any in the 2 digits, but I like playing with these. I think next month is gonna be a little different, but I don't know. But yeah, so the most worn is the Wet n Wild matte photo focus. I've used this 8 times this month. This is very good. I'm glad I repurchased this. This have lasted, and we did like a family fundraiser thing this past Saturday, and I've worn this from 8 o'clock in the morning, didn't take it off to about 8, 9 o'clock that evening, and was out in the sun, and it was hot all day, and it lasted. And plus, like, with this, like, one thing with foundation I've learned is, like, over the years, I apply so much, so it's like, it's a little bit too much. So I went in with a light hand with this, and it worked. And I mean, it still looked pretty, it still did its thing, whatever. But yeah, you can be built up to a full coverage look, light for like a light to medium coverage type of look. It works. I really do like that. Do wish it didn't smell like paint, but you know, can't complain, can't have everything. But it's very good, and I don't break out with this or whatever, so that's good. That's the most. This one is 5 times the Makeup Forever. Makeup Forever Skin Tint. I got this last year, and I had only wore it like 4 times, but I've actually used it 5 times this month, so. And it's good, and it's very pretty for natural makeup. Like, the days is you just want to put on a little bit to look put together, and you go out the door, that works perfectly. The only thing is that it's not so long lasting. Like, it is not a 10-hour day, maybe 12-hour day, where like the best is like 6 to 7 on me. So it's like, it's that. But I do like it, and it's very pretty. I get compliments when I wear this too. People be like, you know, what are you wearing? And it's weird, because it's like, I be thinking it's like a little like, oh, it's just something simple, but I get the most compliments on that. So the next one is Milk. I got 5 usages on this too. I thought I was gonna really get a lot of use on this month, because I was like, I'm gonna push forward. When I first tried this out at the beginning of the month, it felt heavy on the face, especially with these hot, muggy days. Like, it was like feeling heavy. But so I stopped wearing it and reaching for it. Then, like, at the end of this month, I was like, let me pick it up again. And so I've been wearing this, and it's been back to feeling lightweight, full coverage, pretty, and works for my combo skin. So yeah, I don't know. I told you at the beginning of me choosing these products for this month, when I picked this one, I said, I don't know, something about it, like, one minute I like it, next minute I don't. So I'm the type of person, I'm gonna try my best to finish this. Like, I'm not gonna like get rid of it as of now. I'm gonna push to use it up, but it's still gonna be a minute. It's still gonna take a minute. Now this one, the L'Oreal Lumila Glow Tint. When I first tried this, I loved it. The second time I wore it, it made my face look very weird and textured. So then I stopped wearing it. Then I picked it up at the end of this month, and then it looked fine. But I only wore it twice, so I don't know. And like I said, I'm trying not to fall into old habits of decluttering products just because I'm like, oh, well, I have a lot, so I can, you know. The way things are going these days, like, and the way how much makeup is costing, is like, use what you got. And if you can afford something new, then it's okay. You know, something new every blue moon is not a problem. But the problem I had when I first started wearing makeup, if I didn't like it for once, the first time I wear it, if I didn't like it, it's decluttered. If it's something else that I wanted more, I'd find something in my collection to declutter, so I would feel like I'm not collecting. So I'm trying my best not to do that no more, and I've been doing good. But in the past, like, 3-4 years, I've been doing very good. But I still can improve on a lot of things. I probably still get rid of a lot of things that some people will probably look at me and be like, you could have used that, or, you know, you wasting or whatever. But if I get rid of a product, I have a cousin that wears makeup and I give it to her, and she has 2 daughters that wear makeup too. So that's probably where it's going. So technically I'm not necessarily wasting, because I'd rather see somebody else love it and use it up than for me to keep it just because I bought it, you know. So hey, yeah, but those are my foundation roundup for this month. I forgot to talk about the Ilia. This is the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint with SPF 40. I have the shade Paloma ST9, which I have to thank Pinch Me and Ilia for sending me this, because I was sent this to try it out. And I've tried this out a long time ago when it first released, and I didn't really like it. My skin was still way too oily for it, and it was breaking down. But with less product, it works. And with better priming my skin, I can make this work, and it lasts for a long time on my face, and it's very decent, and I like it. I've only managed to wear this 3 times though, because I received it this month. I think, well, the end of last month. So yeah, 3 times. But I like it. I really do. I like this. So yeah, that's the end of the foundation roundup. I forgot to talk about the Ilia. This is the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint with SPF 40. I have the shade Paloma ST9, which I have to thank Pinch Me and Ilia for sending me this, because I was sent this to try it out. And I've tried this out a long time ago when it first released, and I didn't really like it. My skin was still way too oily for it, and it was breaking down. But with less product, it works. And with better priming my skin, I can make this work, and it lasts for a long time on my face, and it's very decent, and I like it. I've only managed to wear this 3 times though, because I received it this month. I think, well, the end of last month. So yeah, 3 times. But I like it. I really do. I like this. So yeah, that's the end of the foundation roundup. Okay, so these are the concealers. I like these concealers. These are like, except for the, what is it? Revlon. I keep calling it Rimmel, but it's Revlon. But these 3 I just recently got, like maybe like when they first was released. So I wanted to put them in this month's basket so that I can at least test them out. And I really do like them. The Charlotte Tilbury is super full coverage. Like, this is so full coverage. I got the shade 7 medium, which is, I think, 7 medium cool. Yeah. And it's a cool undertone. But it works perfectly. To me, it's almost like this is like a true neutral, if you ask me. But yeah, I like this shade a lot. And plus the formula is matte, and is blurring. It's very pretty. This is probably like the only one that I can say that is super full coverage. Like, I have a lot of medium coverage concealers with some light coverage, but this is a true full coverage concealer. I like it. And I've worn this 7 times. 7 times. I've also worn this 7 times too. This is the Patrick Ta concealer. Trying to get this sucker to, there we go. The Patrick Ta concealer. I worn this 7 times too. This one is very good. I got this shade Light Rosy 4. It was kind of hard to find a shade in this concealer because I like a concealer. I'm more of a medium to medium tan with neutral undertone, but I don't like a skin tone concealer. Like, I like something that's a little bit more brightening, but I don't have to have it super brightening. Like, just a little something that's brighter than my skin tone, but not too bright. But this is like, it has a rosy undertone, but it works well. Only problem with I have with this one is like, first of all concealers crease on me. I don't blame a concealer if it creases, because all of them do. But once I set it and how it lasts throughout the day is what I judge a concealer off, off of. And this, for some reason, like, even with like the best setting powders, sometimes by the end of the day, it'll still have like a super crease, like close to my inner corner of my eye, like, and none of my other concealers does that. So I'm gonna keep working with it. My allergies are messed up a lot, like this summer and spring and summer. The allergies has been all over the place, so I do count that too, because my eyes water and all of that. So I don't know if I can give it a fair review based upon, well, I can say with my allergies messing up, that's not the best concealer. Everyone else can work, does fine, but the Patrick Top maybe is just not for the allergy season, but we'll see. The Prada. This is the Prada concealer. I have the shade MN4. I forgot the whole logistics behind that. Like, is it light, medium, neutral? But it's a medium neutral, I know that. But this is a true neutral. And I've worn this 6 times. This is truly like I said, I love the foundation. And if you heard my rant in the last video, I love the foundation. So I was so excited when they released this, because the foundation is bomb. But the fragrance in it broke me out. And it made me so mad, because that foundation just looks so beautiful on my skin. But enough about that. But this concealer, if you like that foundation, this goes well with that. Like, this is the perfect, concealer to pair with that. This is, it's like a medium coverage. Like, you don't get full coverage with this. This is like a true medium. And yeah, medium coverage. And I do like this a lot. So, yeah. And it's like, the shade I got is so neutral that it's like, it's truly neutral. Truly neutral. Some foundations is like, since it's so neutral, like if my foundation that is quote unquote neutral, this would tell it if that foundation is truly neutral, because this is so neutral that if the foundation isn't neutral, well, it says it's neutral, because I try to buy all neutral shades, but you know how sometimes they really be warm. That concealer, like with that foundation, will truly tell if it's a true neutral, because the under eyes be super bright and neutral, and then the rest of the face is warm. That's the only thing about with that product concealer. So it's like, I wear it with certain foundations, and but back to this is the Revlon Glimmer, the brightening concealer. Trying to focus, guys. Yeah, but the Revlon Glimmer brightening concealer is only in one shade. That's super light coverage, and this is like, works great. I put this in here because with the skin tints, this is perfect, because it's like light coverage. So like, this worked beautiful with the Makeup Forever skin tint, because that was so lightweight and natural that this went well with it. So I liked it. That I would repurchase that when I run out, just so I can keep wearing it with my skin tints. I've worn it 3 times though, because I was so busy trying to figure out these other. And where this is so lightweight, and this has been like lightweight too. Well, light coverage, by the way. I'm saying lightweight, but I meant light coverage. That the skin tints that I was usually wearing this with, I was using the Prada. So yeah, 3 times on the Revlon. I don't think I would keep none of these in my next month. I think I'm gonna switch these out too. Blush. My blushes. These are the blushes I put in for this month. This is the e.l.f. liquid cheek to lip tint, whatever. Sheer Forward blush tint in the shade Pink Positive. I had just received this not too long ago anyway, so I put it in my basket because I want to try it out. I usually don't like bright pink shades like this, but I've been liking it. This is the Ioni Liquid Blush in the shade Cinnamon Swirl, I think. Yeah, Cinnamon Cream. And this is a pretty shade too. One thing I will tell you, if you use these from the Dollar Tree, like, they're good, but I do say they do oxidize fast in these little jars over time. Like, this was a true peach. Now this is a peach, but it has like it almost like it got darker. So, but it still works. And this is the the LYS cream blush that I've been dreading to use because I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. I really been forced, and so for some reason it didn't click in my brain that I can mix, these. For some reason I didn't think of that until like late this month. So I've been like this and that, and then this and that. Like, I really have, and they've been working. So the LYS, I have used this 16 times, and you see, like, I've been working on this corner right here. So yeah, like, I'm using it up, but this is my, I don't know. This might take me probably to the end of the year still, or probably start another, in January, a brand new year. I don't know. I hope not. I hope not. But yeah, but I'm trying. I'm trying. Hi. But yeah, so 16 with that. The Elf liquid is 6 times. Yeah, I've only started really realizing that I can mix these until like the last minute, and I wish I'd have thought about it sooner. But yeah, the Ioni liquid is 7. Liquid blush is 7. Yeah, so not too much. 16 overall, 6 and 7. So you can tell I've been definitely focusing on this. Yeah. So yeah, that's my blush category. Okay, this is the bronzer category. I like all these bronzers. I purposely put this in here, of course. It's been for the couple months. I'm not taking it out. I'm gonna leave it in all summer. This I have worn 7 times. 7 times. I don't know why I be feeling like oh my God, like I've done so good. But when I get to the numbers at the end of the month, I'm like, really? Yeah. So the dip is still there. I'm still working on it. So yeah. 7 times with that. This new CoverGirl Sculpting Sun and Sculpt in the shade 40 medium. This is already, when I got it, I was like, man, it's going to be too warm. I got, maybe I should have got the shade before, like the 30, like shade 30. But this is so lightweight and blendable, and like it's light coverage. So like you can build it up. I haven't used it with the pump yet. I've just been using the applicator. This is very good. I have only used it 5 times though. Because like I said, even with the concealers, they were new, and this is new, and I'm not going to just put it in my collection and be like, well, I'm going to use up all my old stuff first, because it's going to take time. So I incorporated like my new stuff into it too, and just getting usages, because it's no fun in like putting stuff up and like not using them at all. But for a little bit, I was doing that. I was like, I'm going to put it up, and then I'll come back after I used up some. Then these products ain't going to be new by the time I get to them. So, yeah, 5 times with this. It's a good start. I like it. This e.l.f., my words are coming off of it. Camo Liquid Bronzer and Contour. Yeah, the shades are, you see my shades are coming off of it. I got this in the shade light to medium, and this is like a true neutral cool tone bronzer or contour. I like to, if I have a liquid or cream bronzer, I like to get like a neutral undertone and then have a warm powder to put on top. Like, I'm always topping off my liquids with powder, so like that's what I'm learning. Like, I love like the cool tone shades in these versus the warm, but I have so many warm that I'm going to use them up. I'm going to use them, but if I make any more purchase, I'm going to get a cool or neutral undertone with it. And this I have worn 10 times. Yeah, 10 times this month. I was using everything else, and then I was like, you know what? Like, I really want to, like, see if I can use this up. Because I don't know if you can tell, but it's like down here where the L is at. So it's like almost there, but a little bit of this go a long way. So one little dot can be spread so far. So if you're looking for an affordable liquid bronzer slash contour, get the e.l.f. one. It's affordable, and this will last you for a long time. You don't have to worry about getting something more expensive or whatever. Like, I would still choose this undertone over any of these, which I know these are all affordable, but this is the cheapest one. So, hey, get that. Quick little review of these T-Fit concealer jars. I have used them both 23 times this month, and you see, I wanted you to see how deep this little, I want to see how deep these suckers, like the pan is in this. But yeah, I don't know if you can see it clearly, but I have been using these. Like I said, 23 times this month. So, yeah. Okay, so this is the last little things that are in my basket. This little Relove by Revolution Super Matte Powder. I don't think you can get this anymore from Walmart, but I had bought like 3 of them at a time because they were like $3. And I was buying this with the purpose of like using it to set my whole entire face. But I don't like setting powders that are pressed that when you still touch your face, it still feels sticky. I don't like that. I have a well-rounded face, so I need my face to actually be like transfer proof, dry, like, you know, dry down, whatever, set, like truly set. That whole still feeling sticky after I set does not work for me. So this is kind of how this does for me. So I use it to set my concealer down when I put it on my eyes for eyeshadow, and then I'll set this with I use this to set like the concealer in the jars for like, you know, my, you know, dark spots and stuff. So that's what I use it for. But I used up the one that I had. Is already in my empties. I don't feel like going and getting it. But I used the last one up. So this is a new one. This is the e.l.f. liquid, no, Halo Glow powder. My brain is getting all jumbled up here, but this is the e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter. Yeah, so I've used this one 21 times. 21 times. It still seems like it's right here, still in the same spot, because I'm only using it as a liquid highlighter for my cheeks. It's gonna take forever in a day. Like I said, this do stink. It hasn't broke me out, so I'm gonna still keep it in there as long as I can. Now, I don't track my usages on this, but this is a good, for like, I lay my eyebrows down with this, comb through my eyebrows before I use my pencil and draw them on. I do 2016 eyebrows, like I always talk about, nothing spectacular. So I just use, this is the first step. Put this on it, comb it through, lay them down. It don't get hard or anything, but I just like to do that stuff first. And I don't keep up with like usages and stuff on none of these except for this. This is the e.l.f. Finest Fleck Glitter Eyeshadow in the shade Champagne Showers. Yeah, I've used this one 5 times. Yeah, just 5 times. It's more than the past couple months with the other single shadows that I had chose. So I've done good with this. But of course, I just like to try to use one of my, you know, single shadows or liquid shadows, because I don't reach for them on the average. So it's like, put them in the basket to see, you know, if I can get some use. So like I said, 5. I don't think I had to use this month. The NYX Hard Candy Glitter Stay. I'm sorry, y'all. The brain, it's a little late when I'm doing this video anyway, so I think my brain is a little tired because it's been a long day and hot. hot day at that. Come on, focus. Hard candy, glitter, stay. But yeah, but I don't track my usage. I don't track my usage on that. Even though I will use this up, I know this will be an empty in July because I have a little bit left. So yeah. This is new in here. This is the Ioni lip pencil in the shade True Brown. If you have looked at my past videos, you'll see that the NYX lip liner is no longer in here. I do people's makeup. Like, you know, I'm not a makeup artist or anything. I'm just a person that loves makeup, but I have family and friends who will be like, "Will you do my makeup for this?" And you know, this and that. So I've done a family member's makeup for her son's wedding. My aunt. So I've done her makeup and I sanitize my makeup and stuff like you supposed to. But I thought she had her own lip liners and lip products because I do not share certain especially when it comes to eyes and lips. I do not share. I don't care how well I'm cleaning or whatever is too close to the eye. I don't do that. I have a low immune system. I don't do that. But she said she had her own, but the day when she arrived, she didn't have it. So I had to use my lip liner on her. So I just tossed it afterwards. Yeah. So I was almost, done with that one anyway. But so I had tried this from the Dollar Tree and this is good. It's very creamy. The only thing is a little bit too creamy. You put it on, you rub your lips together and it blends out all over your lips. So like something if you wanted to like stay in place, this is not it. But I've been topping it with this little e.l.f. one that I still been using. Now this is creamy, but it's not that creamy. Like this is way still better than that. This don't necessarily last all day, but that don't. It definitely don't. But I mix these together and use it because I don't know about you, but I would do a lip combo and I don't really like reapply throughout the day. If my lips are in like bare by midday, that's just my look. That's just me. That's why one reason I never liked it. Lip glosses and lip oils. It took me a minute to get into that because I don't reapply. So you see me first thing in the morning, or if you see me with the lip combo, believe me, I probably just done it. I just done it, but I don't reapply nothing. So yeah. But those are my, product update for the month of June. Stay tuned because I'm going to pick out my products for July and do another video for that too. But like I said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I made a community post asking what type of collection video should I start with. And so far I have no comment, but that's fine. But if you want to comment on it, I will read it and respond, and I might just do your video recommendation. Like I said, I want to do collection videos, but I kind of want to start building my channel a little bit before I get to that because I don't want to run out of ideas, to be honest with you. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Like I always say, if you want to, it's free. Free will for everybody. I appreciate it if you do. Well, thanks. Bye.